it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His team put their opening weekend loss behind them and have rattled off 4 consecutive victories. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, glad you've come along with us. Trey Smack will kick this one off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Not bad on the return. Out past the 30-yard line. It's a breathing room for the offense as they begin drive 1. Greg, he's one of the veterans in the league now. Here comes Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense. Season 11 for Dak. He turned 33 back in July and was 3rd in the league in passing a season ago.
He certainly didn't have his best outing a week ago, and he was very honest with us when we brought it up. He said, listen, I can't turn the ball over at this rate and expect to come out of there with a win. So they got away with one last week. He doesn't think that they're going to be able to sustain that, and to be honest, I don't blame him.
The first down run picks up 8, so now it's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again here with Williams. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Numbers in last week's game for Javonte. 27 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. It is the Packers offense led by Jordan Love. His 4th year as a full-time starter, year 6 in the league for the quarterback out of Utah State.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
The completion was good for only a yard, so here is 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. Whelan's punt sent away. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of the defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, it is Ryan Flanor. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. The throw on the run is complete. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey.
Cowboys field
This a 57-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Ready. Black, 95.
In motion, Reed. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Great way to start the drop. A gain of 20 and a first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Blue 30, ready, go. Hunt, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Now Love. This one out to Watson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. I'll tell you what, Mike, I know you give up points, but when you're playing against one of the best offenses in the league, the ability for them to score points that we've seen in the past, you hold them to field goals or less, that's a win.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A pitch comes to Williams. And wow, he is light on his feet. Spinning forward, that's a pickup of about 9. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Cowboys.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
They'll try the right side with Williams. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. Prescott. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Anger now on to punt. That kick is away. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. He's run well here in the first half of the season. As you see there, he's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. In motion, Reed. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 24.
They'll run with Jacobs. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards. 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
In motion, Reed.
33, yellow.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. They'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. As the Cowboys go back out on offense, we take a look at the defensive coordinator trying to stop him. Gannon was the former defensive coordinator in Philadelphia, then the head coach in Arizona before taking the Packers defensive coordinator job this offseason. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down, Dallas.
On first down, right back to Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Exiting the pocket right. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
George Pickens has always had the talent, Mike, to be one of the best receivers in the league. And a year ago in Dallas, it really all came together. Talent career high in pretty much every category. So sometimes all a guy needs is a change of scenery, a coach that believes in him, a quarterback that trusts him. And here in Dallas, he gets it all. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys go out to a 10-3 lead.
And remember, Mike, he missed his only field goal earlier, so he had to sit and think about this for quite a while, but no issues on this one, right down the middle.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Getting towards mid-October, starting to feel like football with the weather. And as Sunday night comes here, week 6, one that sounds like a late season game. Dallas and Green Bay, eager to see what Micah Parsons can do there. And on Monday night, the game is in Santa Clara as the 49ers will host the Washington Commanders.
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Now, a pitch to Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Center leads him up for 2nd and 5. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Third down, and they need 7.
Here we go. 60 red.
Love to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. To throw is Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Open man is Reed. He's got it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready up. Come on, set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Moving outside the pocket, he'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. So they have it 2nd and 1. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. After one more snap here in this first half.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our trip around the league starts now. We begin in London. The Texans and the Jaguars in the final London game of 2026. And this is Chris Rodriguez. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. It's a 61-yard touchdown run. The Jaguars get just their 2nd win of the season. They improve to 2-4. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And here's Jalen Waddle. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Broncos improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, let's take a look at our Week 6 impact player thus far. A lot of candidates to choose from, but we'll go with this man. And it's Lamar Jackson. He's going to find his man, and he did plenty of that. One of 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Ravens get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Love. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to bring up third down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Golden. Love to throw it on first down. Pass caught. It's Golden. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Now second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Rashawn Gary. He works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Back to throw is Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Packers.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. Besides the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Now, Jacobs. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
The man in motion is Watson. Once again, it's Jacobs. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Encroachment, defense.
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He'll be brought down inside the 25. The rookie from Alabama, they're on the stop. 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now they've got 3rd and inches.
23 needles.
To throw is Love. There's a short one caught by Trask. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready?
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. A throw on the move is caught. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Yeah, throughout his entire career, this has really been the strength of his game. He's got the body type. He kind of looks like a bowling ball down there close near the end zone. And even if you don't get all the defenders blocked, he kind of turns into his own lead blocker, Mike. And you get down here close. It's a tall task for any defense, keeping Jacobs out of the end zone.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Packers go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Cowboys 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Getting towards mid-October, starting to feel like football with the weather. And as Sunday night comes here, Week 6, one that sounds like a late-season game. Dallas and Green Bay, eager to see what Micah Parsons can do there. And on Monday night, the game is in Santa Clara as the 49ers will host the Washington Commanders. escaping to his left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. On the run to the right. He'll try to run for it. And he brings this one across midfield. He's down inside the 45.
They go with man coverage on the back end, and while everything's covered up nicely, there's nobody with eyes on the quarterback, so he ends up just using his legs, keeps the drive alive, and that heads-up play moves the chains on 3rd down.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
32-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Dallas.
Now Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down, Cowboys.
They run over center with Williams. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That was too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. To throw is Dak. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
defense.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points. A little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing them.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
Take over.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Open man, right side. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the 1st down. We'll go play action with Love. The left side, he finds Carter. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Love. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The punt team out there for the 2nd time, and that kicks away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Dak fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. Forced to his right. just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Dak to throw. That one taken in by Flanor. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as we'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Important punt here in this tie game late. On the return, it's Moore. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Packers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, give to Davis. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
Brings up 4th down.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to grab a late lead.
8-yard attempt.
This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And this one is going to remain a tie game. Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60.
From the gun, it's Love. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Packers set to kick this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. That ball intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So Dak and the Cowboys now down 24-17. A little over 80 seconds to go. First down, Prescott. That is over the middle to Flanoy. Here comes second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. They'll throw again. Dak. Forced out wide. That is caught downfield by Pickens. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Prescott again. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. Dak going to throw it here on first down. Throw across his body is complete. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Now, seconds and inches. Throwing is Prescott. Out wide, that's to Davis. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. This is first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra, ey. Pero no hay boda, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo